My highs and lows over the past year. Essay example, 736 words. This essay has been submitted by a student. This is not an example of the work written by professional essay writers. Professionals in writing essays and all other types of written work are at editapaper.com, link under the video. First off, Happy New Year to you all. As we leave 2017 behind us and welcome 2018, there's no better time than now to reflect on all the highs and lows over the past year. Maybe you had an exceptional year? Or a year you're hoping to put far behind you? A new year can be a blank canvas for some. The chance to hit reset. Set new goals and follow a different path. For others, it might be about building on top of their success from last year. Achieving even greater things than in 2017. A new year can mean so many different things to so many different people, and there is no right or wrong answer. A new year, for me, is an opportunity to lay everything out. I'll write anything, and everything down, that I'd love to achieve in the not-too-distant future. Even if it's super ambitious, I'll still jot it down. I'll note the little things I'd like to change, habits I want to break, or make, and set plans. Throughout the year, our goals and ambitions can go a little haywire and lose our focus. Celebrating the new year means we can reel those aspirations back in again. We can do this at any point in the year, but there's something about starting fresh at the beginning of a new year, and especially after a chaotic Christmas. I'm setting 2018 to be an ambitious year. It's been a bumpy ride over the past few years, but I now want to plant my feet firmly on the ground and work towards the goals and aspirations I've personally set myself for once. I don't want to lead a life of what-ifs, but instead, take risks and to be able to say I tried. If it doesn't work out, then that's okay. It's not about succeeding, or winning, or accomplishing every single goal you've set yourself. In fact, we shouldn't get too caught up in setting goals all the time. The notion of setting a goal and accomplishing it can be rewarding, but what happens if we don't achieve our goal? Do you see yourself as a failure? I'm an overachiever. I can quickly become disheartened if I don't feel as though I am achieving the goals I've set myself. However, I'm taking a different approach this year to the goals I've set. Instead of measuring success by reaching the finishing line, I'm focusing on the race, the journey, itself. Goals can provide direction, but it's how we get there that is important. Keep it simple and focus on the daily process and stick to your schedule. If it doesn't happen today, start again tomorrow. I've set a few goals for myself this year. The biggest, to run the Brighton Marathon in April. It's not just about crossing that finish line though. There's a lot more to it than that. It's about learning to fall in love with running again. It's about overcoming a hurdle in life. It's to keep me going even after the marathon is over. I'm running the Brighton Marathon, to ultimately get me running again and stick to fingers up to depression. It's also just as important to have something to look forward to. That's what makes life worth living. A cup of coffee tomorrow morning, wearing your favorite jumper this week, a phone call from your family, knowing you'll see a friend on Friday. Having something to look forward to can mean all the difference between a shitty week and a marvelous week, and I'm trying to make this more of a thing, instead of always getting caught up in the big stuff. Since planning it last year, Joe and I have been ecstatic to escape to Australia for 2.5 months in February, and it's now only 27 days away. We've been planning this trip for several months now, and at the moment we're beginning to finalize everything. Simple, but we look forward to coming home from work, sitting down together and going to all the places we'd love to visit. I cannot wait. The purpose of life is to live it, and that's exactly what I want to do. It's about stepping outside our comfort zone and following our dreams. I hope everyone has a prosperous new year. Let me know below if you've got any goals or plans for 2018, I'd love to find out. Remember, this is just a sample from a fellow student. This is not an example of the work written by professional essay writers. Professionals in writing essays and all other types of written work are at editapaper.com, link under the video.